You guys want to open the curtains?
I guess so.
Well, see, now somebody said, like, be careful about how long you wait to open the curtain, right? So now I'm like, should we just delay it for the fun of it? Like, let's let everyone know what this is
for most of the movie. We should watch a trailer with the curtain on. Look, they forgot to open the curtain,
but the lights are down.
Yeah, and we made popcorn.
All right. Open the fucking curtains, guys.
All right, fuck it.
All right.
So open the curtains. There's Brian.
Oh,
close the curtain. Close the curtain.
I opened the curtains again.
Dim the lights. I was already dimming the lights. There's only half a curtain. Oh, can you open half of a curtain?
Well, we're gonna.
You've got a lot of editing now.
Yeah.
Wait. All right. We redim the lights.
Dim the lights.
Make the popcorn.
Is the popcorn organic?
Do you want it to be organic?
Oh, fuck no.
We'll tell you
it's
yes.
gluten-free.
Yes, all right, so if you don't... fucking gluten is
Fucking
butter.
gluten.
Butter.
This is PlayStation VR.
Theater! Skittles, bring those along. It's okay.
Skittles are fantastic.
I'd rather eat
they're
those
delicious.
than the popcorn. My brother out there.
Yeah, you do have a brother out there.
I have a brother out there. Yeah.
This is the Midnight Gamescast, where we record every Monday night at midnight, then we bring it to YouTube every Tuesday. It's the weekly wrap-up. That was yesterday. If you haven't watched it yet, well, you better fucking go watch it, because you're not going to understand a thing we're talking about today, because today is Wednesday, PlayStation VR
Theater.
Thank you. And then every Thursday as
Viewer Takeover.
Boy, I just brain. All right.
Split second.
As always, I'm Brian. That's Jeremy. And this is Michelle. And on Viewer Takeover, which is tomorrow, we're gonna do something else. But on PlayStation VR 2, which is today, we're gonna watch trailers.
Some trailers.
Yeah. What?
Get your
I
trailers
gotta get
out.
the trailers ready.
Get the trailers ready. We're gonna watch some trailers. We're gonna talk over them, very Mystery Science Theater 3000 like. And
it used to be a great show. I never watched the new one, though. I can't knock it now, but I never watched the new one. It's gonna make noise, guys. Yeah, it's gonna. No, it's not. I saved it.
The new ones. New ones are good.
Texting.
I watched some of the new ones. Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's hard not to be.
Yeah. Patton Oswalt in that somewhere?
I don't know.
Yes, he plays his son or something. I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah, there's like...
You didn't watch it.
I saw a picture.
I feel like I recognize a few people, which is strange, because Mystery Science Theater 3000 is supposed to be like the super low-budget thing, and I'm like, why am I recognizing people?
Joel Hodgman, or whatever, the original guy.
Yeah, there's been a few of them.
There's been, but the original was the best.
Yeah,
I thought.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And I was also like way younger, so I appreciated it more.
Yes.
I thought it was cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've actually never seen any of it.
I guess that's okay.
It's all right. I'm gonna have to edit this out.
Yeah.
I don't want.
Nothing gets edited
out.
You
don't need the
bing.
I don't want the game cats to think less of you. Man, there's a lot of editing going on right now.
Yeah, there's
if you're a game cat who also hasn't seen it, comment below.
You know what? Make sure you subscribe to our channel. If somehow you're watching this and haven't, I can't understand why you stumbled across this. If
it was 9 minutes until they talk about a fucking game, you know.
Yeah, we don't
something like that.
We don't actually talk about games here. Go check out the rest of the channel.
This is a video game podcast.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, like the video. Click like. We told you to like the video last week, and it worked. So like it again this week.
It worked. Yeah.
So what's our first trailer today, guys?
It's going to be Stifled.
All right.
Stifled.
Let's get all close.
On your mark, get set, go.
And go.
Go start the beginning.
It is the beginning.
That was the beginning. All right. The microphone is helpful. Tells us that what we're expecting.
Very dark so far.
It's underwater.
It's in VR. I thought that was
underwater.
I'm really glad that they watched yesterday's episode, so they know what we're talking about.
I thought that was kind of neat, actually.
Yeah, it's like the Unfinished Swan.
Oh yeah, I never played that though.
Well, then this is not the Unfinished Swan. Here, I could have pulled this so you guys can say in front of your microphones.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Brian. So I forget, what is the mic all about?
So it's a voice activated. So
you actually have to talk to send out the sound waves to see,
or make a sound, echolocation, something like that. You know, to kind of reverberate the sound against things.
Mm-hmm.
So, right. It's like what bats do.
Yeah. No, but I mean in real life, you do this,
people.
correct?
What, talk?
Yeah. So it hears you.
I do talk in real life.
No.
Yeah.
In the game,
It's not
Stifled.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So in the trailer,
Brian, answer me.
so in the trailer there was a
Straight
person
to the
talking.
point.
He was like, "Hello, is there anyone there?"
Yeah.
And so that wasn't just the voice of the main character. That was the person in VR.
Oh.
We're assuming,
Yeah.
Right.
I thought it was a character.
We know as much as you do.
possibly less.
Possibly
Possibly.
less.
Most likely, less.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked interesting.
It looked interesting.
Yeah.
And
Didn't give us too much.
Not much
Nope.
at all.
Nope.
Yeah. I guess we'll have to stay tuned.
I like the idea because I think that's scary.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's supposed to be a scary game, but not being able to
Just because everything's dark in front of you, kind of thing, and you just
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, doing anything in the dark is scary, sometimes sexy.
Yeah.
But it's but
Sometimes both.
not knowing what's around you is definitely scary, and like when things can get the drop on you because you can't see it. And sometimes when you're scared, right? Like if you're playing, or when I'm scared, if I'm playing a scary game,
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like kind of scared to talk. You know, I don't want the bad guys to hear me.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Like when I was
Just
playing
like
Resident
sneaking around, being like, yeah.
When I was playing Resident Evil 7, I was kind of like, hunched over a little bit, and I was like,
Right.
always like doing this thing, Every time I took a step, I'd be like,
Did they hear that?
right? They hear that, right?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't talk.
Your couch squeaks, and you're like, ah.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't talk because I knew the game didn't have like voice recognition, like no microphone sensing stuff. But still, I would forget that I was in a game, and so if there was a bad person around or
Yeah.
a monster, I didn't want it to hear me. And so when a game actually relies on that mechanic,
Yeah.
when you're like in a scary situation and you're forced to talk to see what's around you,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna be paralyzed.
Right.
They'd
Yeah.
be stupid to not, bank on using that where you have to be quiet so something doesn't hear you, but you also have to make a noise to see where you're going.
Yeah.
That'd be
Right.
kind of neat. Be like,
So like you have to use your microphone.
yeah,
then for
somehow.
this? Yeah.
Like, hello.
And there was a game that came out recently, or is coming out soon, that's different than this one.
Yeah.
Different name, different developer. I'm assuming for normal PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Yeah.
And I was like, that doesn't look very interesting. But in VR, suddenly I'm like, I'm totally interested in this style of game.
Everything's better in
That
VR.
doesn't sound like you at all.
VR makes everything better. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hey, just FYI, usually we get all of our PlayStation VR trailers from RIP RPH.
Yes.
This week, they are mostly from RIP RPH. Thank you for your dedication
once
as
again,
always.
thank you.
Sir or madam. We don't ask questions. But that trailer, specifically Stifled, was recommended by KYS Kid, RIP RPH, and B Tribble.
Oh, wow.
Like, I mean, so all the game cats are coming
Several.
out in full force being like,
Right.
you need to check out this trailer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Also, so anytime you guys have
Awesome.
trailers you want to recommend to us that we should check out on PlayStation VR Trailers Theater,
Please do.
Let us know.
whatever, what's the show called?
Um,
Definitely,
What
just
are we
leave it in the
hiring you
comments.
for?
Leave it in the comments. Make sure the word trailer or trailers is in there.
Yes.
Because when I search the comments, I search for trailers.
Trailers,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. What do we have next?
We
sir?
have
Overturn.
Overturn VR.
Let's I'll hold it as always. There we go.
That's what he said.
Everyone snuggle. Is that a lightsaber?
I mean,
Graphically, it looks okay, but
Move controller.
gameplay-wise, it looks a little chaotic
it's
and
got to be move
boring.
controllers, right? Because
Definitely.
it
I
looks
would
very
say definitely.
melee combat style stuff. The blocking mechanics look pretty cool. You guys
Like a
remember Overturn,
variety
right?
of
No,
weapons.
I don't remember Overturn.
All right, we'll talk about it in a second.
Weapons look neat. It looks...
Look neat.
I don't know. I can't judge if it's going to be boring or not and repetitive.
Well, I mean, is it just an arena shooter? Like, is it
Yeah.
just... Do you just go into multiplayer matches and try to kick each other's asses?
Yeah, over and over and just
Because,
the same
look,
moves.
It's called an adventure shooter game.
Yeah.
So,
I would say yes.
2017. So we're
Yeah.
going to know soon.
Soon, yeah.
Right.
But an adventure shooter would imply that it's not just arena combat.
No, you'd think there's an adventure, a story-driven
Story, yeah.
aspect to
But
it.
they don't show any of that.
None of that.
So I'm going to refresh your memories.
Please do.
A few months ago, or a few weeks ago, or maybe someone should refresh my memory because I don't.
Or
I don't
yesterday,
fucking
who
remember. Right? It was earlier today.
Right.
We watched the first trailer for Overturn on PlayStation VR Theater.
We did.
You're really bad at that.
Theater.
Theater.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No,
working on it.
And that trailer was way different.
really.
It was the hallway that was all gray, and it looked like it'd been smeared in
Oh,
Astroglide.
shit. And her being at the end
At the
in
very
chair.
end, her in the chair, and they were opening doors with key cards. Remember
Oh,
that?
this,
And
you
that's
just said the
entire
key card trailer. Yeah. Yep.
Right?
Holy
Everything looked like it was coded with
moly.
Astroglide, and there were
Yes.
key cards, and we were like, "Is that the whole game?" And then this comes out, and it looks like a totally different fucking game.
Blew
That's
my
the
mind.
same fucking- yeah,
Graphically,
right?
it looks really nice too.
And we
Where
were like,
the other
what do
one
we
was
do?
like,
Just open doors? And this looks stupid, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
and then running.
in the end, that girl came out. And
sit in the
And
chair.
that
Oh.
trailer, the trailer we watched a month ago, looked
Alright,
like two
so if
different
we
games in one.
Smush these
Yeah.
all
And
together.
this looks like a totally different game than either of those
Yeah.
games. So I'm like, so there's got to
Wow.
be an adventure part of this shooter.
Yeah.
I
Right.
just don't know if it involves more than Astroglide walls with key cards, and then you get to an
That's
arena and
true.
beat the crap out of each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It looks like you were inside at first with the key card mode, and then was this outside? It looked like almost,
Or opposites. That's where it's like dot hack bullshit. Where it's like that's the real world, and you tap in, and
Dot hack.
yeah.
Nice. That's dot hack. We should be bringing dot hack up more with the release of Ready Player One.
We should, and we've referenced dot hack, but not when it was mostly a VR, and now an all VR channel. It's prior to that,
Yeah.
Anyways,
Dot hack. Shouldn't we?
No, shouldn't actually.
It's okay.
A lot of people disagree.
I
Though.
like
A lot
the
of
anime,
people- I never watched it.
and I never played GU. I never played the follow-up series.
It was very expensive to find. I'm sure it's in your collection. I remember they charged premium still in the PS2 version.
that doesn't
I
look
don't
like
think I have the
this.
GU ones.
No.
I have the original 4.
Yeah, those ones are. Well, they used to be years back. Pretty hard to come
disappointing.
by.
Still, yeah. So what are we talking about?
Good games.
Overturn.
Overturn.
So I like. It looked like it's move controlled,
Yes.
right?
Yes, with the swords.
Right.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
and so if that's what you're doing in the game, you're actually like holding up your swords to block,
That might be
and then
pretty neat.
swinging to and then firing.
Yeah.
I'm down. This looks like a fun game. And we were talking about Smashbox Arena.
Yeah.
What a great game that is for multiplayer. And if this plays similar to that with 2 move controllers but with more like melee combat instead of like shooting those dodgeballs,
Yeah.
I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Right.
I think at first I thought it was a little bit boring and repetitive looking because it seemed like that. But then as soon as you said it was the other game,
Right.
now it's like, oh, all right.
Oh, it was
That's
totally
just
mind blown.
one little, yeah. It's one little portion of it. So yeah, actually, it seems like it could be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm totally down.
Yeah,
Sign me
totally.
up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
$12.99.
I like.
Yeah.
You think $12.99? Oh yeah. We don't put prices on these. We should be putting prices.
We should and see
Just
who's
to-
right. We should bet.
All right. So you're saying $12.99?
No,
for
in
Overturn.
reality, I'm gonna say I'm just bullshitting. I'm gonna say in reality, $26.99. I'm gonna go. Do they usually do that in the PlayStation Store?
Usually there's like a 10 to 20% discount for PlayStation Plus pre-orders. So you're saying like maybe
$29.99 and then
a 10% discount for
Right.
Plus.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go with $19.99.
Oh, damn
Okay.
you.
Hey,
Conservative.
listen, we're on the same team here.
$19.99.
All right.
All right.
I bet you a pizza. That we're right.
All right, a pizza.
In Stifled, how much are we going to charge for Stifled since we're making all the
Ooh.
decisions here?
Stifled.
$9.99.
I'm with you.
I'm gonna
Same
s-
price.
All right, good, because I was gonna say $14.99.
Okay, now in that case, I'm just going to go
All right.
right between you both and make an awesome little sandwich and go $12.99. Sandwiches are awesome.
All right.
All right, next up is the Walker, Texas Ranger. No, just a regular Walker.
The Walker.
Did we used to talk about Walker Texas Ranger a lot on the show?
I think we did for some reason. I don't know
Was that-
why.
The
I
show
never
has
even
changed
watched
so
it.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe Brett brought it up.
it might have been. And the whole Chuck.
All right, on your mark. Oops, that's not
That's
it.
not how those work. You got to hit the little that more. If
Yeah.
not, it just keeps doing
Yes.
that. Like
Oh,
no.
okay.
thing.
And go. Why isn't this flipping? Have you been watching porn on this?
I mean, I have, but
Okay.
that's
Everybody
not
wash your hands.
No,
So, okay. What's going on anymore?
I don't either.
Yeah. And I watched this already, too.
I did too.
Yeah, more horror. That's exactly what we needed, was more horror in VR.
There's so much horror.
Some
There
of
is
those
so
games
much
need
horror.
to come out.
Of the closet.
Paranormal Activity is coming soon. 15th.
Very soon. Yeah.
The 15th, is that right?
I think so.
Actually, I think this looked interesting. That's right. Now I remember. Yeah. No. Very dark and gloomy.
It's like
Very-
almost underwater looking.
Oh, he's upset. He's upset because he's got a door in
Someone
his
turn on the
head.
lights.
Right?
The Walker.
The Walker. I think it looks interesting.
Yeah.
Go.
Wait, 2017, 10, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So what, October 3rd? Is that what that is?
I don't know. What did it say?
It said 3/10.
10/3, so yes.
But,
October 3rd. Yeah.
Okay. So October 3rd, we should expect the Walker, at least in China. I think that's where. So just
So
recently,
maybe not.
I think
so
it was
maybe not here
Cambodian.
yet?
I think it's in Cambodia. No, I don't know.
so just
Heard it here first.
just recently in China, China had an expo. I guess they have a video game expo every year. It's called China Joy, and they debuted like 12 new PlayStation VR games.
Wow.
And I think this was one of them, and they're all made in China.
Yeah.
So so the Chinese VR development teams are on the rise, which is fantastic, because we need more VR teams out there.
Yeah.
So I watched an extended gameplay video of the Walker.
Yeah.
In that first room where it looks like a desk and like maybe a map and stuff
Yeah.
on the wall, it looked like that was just like a level select screen.
All right.
And so this does look like it's like level based, like stage, because it's like a stage select screen.
Okay.
Right. In that dark alley was one of the many stages you could go to.
Okay.
And then once you get there, I'm a little bit concerned that it's not free full motion locomotion. that it's very Brookhaven experiment like, where you just stand in one place.
Okay.
And the enemies come at you.
I see.
You know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't need more of those.
Yeah,
It
but
is kind of what it
I'd rather walk around and
like.
Yeah.
do my own thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm concerned that it's that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because I like the art style. They're going for relatively realistic look.
Yeah, it looked pretty good.
Yeah, and dark creatures and stuff looked kind of scary.
And it wasn't tacky creepy, I didn't think, in my opinion, you know.
Yeah.
It looks,
It wasn't
looks
Chain
spooky.
Man or whatever it was. Yeah.
I was editing
Nice
last week. I
impression.
literally laughed out loud when you did that. I don't know. I'm just really concerned that they only showed, I think, the gun for a weapon.
Yes.
But in the extended gameplay video that I watched, there's like a sword of some kind.
Okay.
And so, and the enemies were like, if you timed it right, the enemies would jump at you, and you could just like literally let them impale themselves on the sword.
Sweet.
And then the other thing is there's some sort of magic system involved where like even when you have your gun, you can pull up like these runes or tablets or something, and you can like kind of like rub it against your gun and like equip it with fire or electricity.
Awesome.
Oh, all right. That's
That
pretty
kind
neat.
of thing. So like then suddenly you're a little more powered up.
Yeah.
So it's a little deeper than it lets on again. But if it's
Yeah.
just Brookhaven, it's a little different. I don't know. Then I'm suddenly like
$12.
Suddenly I'm like $12.
Yeah.
Let us walk around. I'll pay you $20.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. We might be the same figures on that. I'd be right with you.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. What are we doing? Oh, we guessing the
Adventure time?
prices?
What'd you say for the price on the Walker?
I was thinking $12.99 as well.
We're all in the same boat,
All right.
roughly, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good. Bam. And then finally, our last trailer is Adventure Time Magic Man's Head Games.
I've only watched one episode ever of Magic Time or Adventure Time, whatever the fuck it's called. It was trippy as fuck. It was definitely fucked up. But that's all I watched.
Cartoon Network Games. It's good they're making games now. I didn't feel like they were making enough games when they were just making cartoons.
Yeah.
Have you seen this show?
I've seen it a couple times, and I actually really like it. I like the sense of humor.
I think this game's definitely going to sell just because it's recognizable.
It looks neat.
There's a
Right.
ridiculous number of Adventure Time games out there right now.
There is.
And
Quite a bit.
So they must be selling,
Yeah.
because they wouldn't keep making them otherwise.
Yep.
Right.
But also it looks like they don't spend much money making them, so they recoup their losses pretty quickly.
Ooh, was that teleportation or just...
But
it's just
his little sidekick was
kinda
stretched
does that,
out,
doesn't
brought
he?
him over.
The only one episode I saw had these like snow creature things in it. Magic Man's Head Games.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Looks fun. Like a just
like
a
I said, I
typical
think it'll
adventure.
definitely sell, but... Yeah. I don't
Now,
know. It,
without having seen Adventure Time, any interest to you at all?
not really.
No.
No.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Take away the fact I don't watch Adventure Time, and will I watch that?
I've never seen it, so...
I mean, will I play it? No. I probably wouldn't.
I'll probably watch Brian Paul's review and
Yes.
get back to you on that.
If I was a fan, though, when I watched it, I could absolutely see playing that because it looks fun. I think it looks colorful, and it's, it's in VR. It's a game. I think it's gonna,
It's
take
in
off.
VR.
It's gonna be around you.
So after playing games like Marvels and Robot Rescue,
What about Rescue?
3D little platformers in VR.
Yeah.
I can see the appeal here. and the graphics are super simple, so
Yeah.
you know, they're gonna probably like look pretty nice in VR.
Yeah,
Right.
nice and pretty.
As long as it's priced appropriately, which all these games tend to be when they come out. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't imagine it's gonna be more than $20.
Yeah.
I'm totally down. And like again,
And I was gonna say $10 on this one.
well,
10.
It may be. It might just be, you know, a downloadable game.
Yeah.
There may not be a physical release.
Yeah.
So you know, $10-$20 as long as it's got a bunch of levels.
Right.
You know, because Marvel's was like, it didn't look that good, but it was like a full-fledged game. Like there were like all these different worlds with all these different
Yeah, you
environments.
really like that one.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because I hadn't played a game like that in a really long time, so it came out at just the right time.
Yep.
And plus, it was like came out on the heels of Resident Evil 7, so I was so tired of Jack trying to kill me. I was
Yeah.
so happy to have like this bright, colorful world where I could kill other things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like payback.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's but I haven't played like really a game like Marvel's since Marvel's.
Yep.
And so maybe it's time for another one. And,
Something
Maybe.
similar. Yeah.
and the worst part of Marvel's was the voice acting. And when you have a game like that comes from Cartoon Network people,
Yeah.
obviously their voice actors are awesome, and
Lot
their
better,
and the
yeah.
dialogue is going to be
That's
well
true.
scripted because
Yeah.
the shows are really well written. And so this, you know, could be entertaining for more than just like its platforming mechanics.
Yeah.
It could be entertaining because it's literally entertaining, like just because like it's fun to watch it like a show.
I didn't know. I didn't notice if is it a VR exclusive or is it another Adventure Time game coming out and there's this part of it that's VR, you know, converted.
I could be wrong, and I know that when I am, everyone's going to correct me. Game Cats, feel free down below.
Yeah.
I think this is a VR game.
Okay.
Period.
Strictly right off the bat.
I think so. Yeah, they've had.
I mean,
like,
didn't it just say in the end though VR? So
I don't know. Head games or something like that. I don't know what the fuck
Yeah.
it said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this one is made for VR. I don't think there's a 2D version of it, and
Okay.
if there is, then I'm wrong. Then oh well. But I'm pretty okay with you know, games being made for both. You know, like Infinite Mini Golf just came out, and it's virtually identical playing in VR and outside of VR.
All right.
I'm cool. It's awesome to have that option. You know,
Yeah.
In companies like Zen Studios and Cartoon Network, you know, like they've got to make sure they make their money.
Yeah, they
yeah.
do.
Well, you also said too, like it's cool for somebody who doesn't possibly have a VR headset at home and they own a, you know, you can go either way where you have it not, and then you can get.
If you get
I
the
already
VR.
have a VR game
Yeah.
just sitting here, so yeah,
Yep.
it would be neat.
Yeah, the number of people that are going to buy either that game or Infinite Mini Golf, and then just
Right.
and be like constantly see that VR option every time you start the game. Be like,
I'm like,
maybe I should buy VR.
Yeah, maybe
Right.
you should.
Yeah, I've got a VR game sitting
Right.
there.
Right
Check it
there.
out.
he keeps asking me too, which one?
Right, one of these days.
Right.
So that's PlayStation VR theater, and if you, I don't know, whatever.
You don't have to do it every time. It's all right.
It's, yeah.
I'm trying to
Ask
be
you like
that.
maybe once a show.
Aw.
So again, if there are trailers that you want us to watch, make sure you comment with the link down below. Make
Yes,
sure you write the
please.
word trailer in the comments so we can find it nice and easy when next week comes around.
Oh yeah, we gotta wave our arms now so he can notice where to edit this out.
What are we editing
What are
out?
we editing out? Editing
I
out.
think it's a joke. You missed it. Remember, we wave our arms
We
to
used
get
to.
that point. Yeah, you don't have to do that
I still
anymore.
do.
No, because we do everything in sequence now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you used to still do it, right? For something.
I feel like we've recently done it.
I feel like for
I feel
some
like the
reason.
camera was dying. We had to plug it in.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. Yes. Oh, is the plug? I never
It is
checked the
plugged in.
plug
now,
anymore.
now it
Wires
will
connected,
forever
yeah.
be plugged
Yes.
No, we're all plugged in.
Nice.
in. Yep.
That was real entertaining. For
Well, this was the part you're supposed to edit out.
oh yeah,
I wave my arms.
We're not editing
Nothing.
It out.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Nope. For PlayStation VR Theater, I'm Brian. That's Jeremy Michelle. And we'll see you tomorrow for Viewer.
Take over.
I must say, I'm glad he does all that to you, not me. I'd be very uncomfortable. I'd be like,